Hello, hello. It's Empress Shay. Hey, I'm here with Healing Energies with Empress Shay, and we are here to do our Jupiter in retrograde, our weekly Jupiter in retrograde in Cancer reading. It's going to be exciting. Hey, that Jupiter is journeying backwards through Cancer. That fourth house energy is what we're getting. The cosmos invites us to reflect rather than expand. Retrogrades are not setbacks, they are a time for pause. Just a pause for a moment. This retrograde actually started on the 11th of November and it goes clear to March 10th, late March 10th, early March 11th, depending on your part of the world. So let's turn towards some wisdom and inward reflection, see what Spirit is saying for this Jupiter in retrograde in Cancer. Yeah. All right, let's get started. And keep in mind, if you know someone that needs to hear this, go ahead and share. Sharing is caring. And like and subscribe if you want to hear me again, because then you'll know when I'm on. Okay? And we need to get that algorithm going so they can know that this is something that you want to hear about. I'm all for just really enlightening others concerning how the stars and the cards line up. So amazing, it really is. Yes, let's get started.
Is it really worth fighting for? I will give you everything and more.
All right, hello. Hey, if this message reached you, it's because the universe has been trying to get your attention and now you're finally aligned to hear it. Happy to have you. Hey, so right now I have the Moonology cards. You're here for Jupiter retrograde, week 12. Week 12, guys. Oh my gosh. Jupiter retrograde, week 12. Okay. What's Moonology saying to us today? Let's see here. Okay, have faith in your dreams. It's the waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, waxing crescent for time. We almost got it. Got it. All right, 20 for waxing crescent. Ay, ay, ay. Pardon me. Oh, is it 26? It is 26. There it is. Okay, waxing crescent. Got it. Okay, don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practice steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about. Allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith and attuned to the moon. I am focused on what I want. Additional meanings for this card is just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back, stay focused on moving forward. Be patient as events unfold and dig deeper to find more courage. And the teaching on this card is the waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase of the 8 main moon phases. But even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon, when you pull this card, it still suggests that you need to really pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. Okay, waxing crescent moon. Yes, awesome. Okay, so I have the cards and we are going right on in to the Jupiter Retrograde card pull. So I did pre-shuffle, but I like to just do a little bit more shuffling, get the cards nice and shuffled a little bit more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you. Just one more. Okay. Thank you, Spirit Guides. All right. We have the tide turning, and that is Empress. The tide turning is the Empress card. And we have Four of Pentacles, and that is going to be roots and lineage. Roots and lineage is the Four of Pentacles. Roots and lineage is the Four of Pentacles. I'm trying to put it this way. And then we have the Strength card, and that is our inner waters. The Strength is inner waters. Now, hidden treasures is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is hidden treasures. All right. There we go. Page of Pentacles. And then we have Beliefs Reconsidered, and that is the Hanging Man. Beliefs Reconsidered is the Hanging Man. And the anchor is Knight of Wands. The anchor, Knight of Wands. And the path forward is the Page of Cups. All right. Okay, we got our spread here. Our Jupiter retrograde in Cancer spread. Okay, if you found us, there's something here for you. I pulled several wonderful cards to support this waxing crescent card. And the intentions taking shape is just like trust building slowly. Trust building slowly. So we are doing our Jupiter retrograde in Cancer week 12 reading. And this week is about nurturing what's becoming rather than forcing outcomes. Jupiter retrograde continues to guide the collective inward, back to emotional roots, inherited patterns, and intuitive truth. The waxing crescent moon reminds us that you don't need full clarity yet. Just commitment to the next step, the next right step. That's all you need. Commitment to that next right step. The tide turning is the Empress. And this is a powerful signal that the emotional landscape is shifting towards nourishment and abundance. The Empress doesn't rush, she allows growth. Something that once felt stalled is now being fed properly. Collectively, we're learning that safety and prosperity comes from self tending, not self sacrifice. When you nurture yourself, life responds in kind. And the message from that card, being in the tide turning position, is growth is happening quietly. Trust what you're cultivating. Growth is happening quietly. Yes. And then roots and lineage is that Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is telling us in this position here, we're examining what we cling to emotionally, beliefs, habits, family conditioning, our survival patterns inherited from the past. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer brings ancestral themes to the surface, asking, what are you holding on to out of fear rather than wisdom? This card isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. Protection can become a limitation if never questioned. And the message for that card in that position is some emotional security strategies are outdated. It's safe to loosen your grip. Some of your emotional security strategies, they're outdated. It's safe to loosen your grip on that. And the inner waters is the strength. The strength card in this position says this is emotional mastery, not suppression, it's strength. So we are learning how to hold on to our feelings with compassion, not react from them. And then the hidden treasures is the Page of Pentacles. And that Page of Pentacles there, it's saying a new seed is forming, something practical, tangible, and promising. This could be a new value system, opportunity, or a way to show up in the world that's rooted in emotional wisdom. It may feel small now, but it's real and it's worth tending. And what it's saying is what you're learning emotionally now will soon support material growth. What you're learning emotionally right now will soon support material growth. And that's that Page of Pentacles in the position of the hidden treasure. And then we have the Hanging Man. The hanging man or hanged man, I'll put it that way, is in beliefs reconsidered. And this is the heart of the retrograde work. This is the heart of our retrograde work. A belief is being paused, turned inside, upside down, inside out. It's being paused and lovingly questioned. You're not being punished. You're being initiated into a higher understanding. Surrender here brings clarity. Resistance only delays. And it's asking us to let go of needing to figure out. Insight comes from release. This hanged man is asking us to let go of needing to figure it out. Insight comes through release. Release. Let it go. Let it go. And then at the anchor position is the Knight of Wands, our fiery knight, Knight of Fire. Interestingly, that's our grounding energy. Our grounding energy is this anchor. It's all about movement, passion, momentum, but not reckless motion, inspired action. This shows the collective stabilizing themselves by following what feels alive rather than what feels obligatory. It's not an obligation. You're following what feels alive. And it says to us that our enthusiasm is meant to ground us, not exhaust. It's meant to ground you, not exhaust you. That's our anchor. That's our grounding card. And then, last but not least, we have the path forward, and that's the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is about the future opening through emotional openness and intuitive curiosity. This is a fresh emotional chapter, gentle, creative, and heart led. Vulnerability comes, it becomes the doorway. Vulnerability is the doorway, the path forward. Vulnerability. Trust your feelings, again, is the medicine. Trust your feelings. Lead your heart, lead with your heart, but keep it curious, not guarded. Lead with your heart, but keep it curious, not guarded. Not guarded. And for this week, what is happening is nurture the becoming. That's what Spirit is telling us, to nurture the becoming. Have faith in your dreams. Nurture the becoming. Release inherited emotional armor. Release it. Trust slow, intentional growth. Redefine security through self compassion and move forward with curiosity instead of certainty. You're not behind, You're gestating. You're in a gestation period. You're not behind. Right? Let's look at our planetary alignments here. So we already know we've got Jupiter retrograde in Cancer, started in November of last year, and it goes to March 10th of this year. And this is an ongoing retrograde. It's the backbone of this reading, and it's highlighting emotional reevaluation and familial deep dives, safety, nourishment, and internal life restructuring. It echoes the cards of the roots and lineage, that Four of Pentacles. It echoes with the Four of Pentacles, and it also echoes with the Hanging Man. And it asks us to revisit what really sustains us as a soul level rather than what merely protects us. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars are all moving through Aquarius, emphasizing the need for community independence, unconventional thinking, and mental breakthroughs. This resonates with the shift theme of the inner waters, the strength card for the inner waters, and also the hidden treasures, that Page of Pentacles. It also resonates with that. So, all of those planets that are in Aquarius right now, which is the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, are all in Aquarius right now. And it resonates with the Strength card for inner waters and the hidden treasures for the Page of Pentacles. And it's encouraging new seeds of growth fueled by unconventional insight rather than tradition. And that's what that is all about. And then Mercury and Venus are squaring Uranus in Taurus. And that's the 5th to the 8th. Started on yesterday. It goes to the 8th. And this transit is known for sudden revelations, shakeups in relationships, values, or belief systems, and unexpected insight. These tensions urge us to rethink what we held as stable. Perfectly echoes that beliefs reconsidered of the hanging man and the liberation that comes from letting go of the hanging man. And then the shift into Pisces later this week. Mercury enters Pisces on February 6th, which is today. And it's followed by Venus moving into Pisces. So Mercury entered into Pisces today, and it's followed by Venus is soon to be moving into Pisces. And these transitions soften the psyche. The Neptune ruled influence supports inner waters. It supports it. That Four of Pentacles, it's mirroring the Four of Pentacles. So, also, the integration and compassionate interpretation of past patterns. So, not only the inner waters, what's it doing is it's integrating the compassionate reinterpretation of past patterns. And then the lunar and solar aspect part patterns. The moon's movement opposing Saturn and interacting with Uranus and Saturn creates a tension between security, and that's the root system, and freedom, and that's innovation. During this window, mirroring the call of the Four of Pentacles to release old patterns so emotional expansion can occur. And then we have Uranus station direct. And Uranus is shifting forward again in Taurus. And it brings momentum to recent emotional revelations and supports. And it's breaking outdated patterns. This is a kinetic force behind that path forward. The Page of Cups. It's a kinetic force behind it. And the Knight of Wands. It's fueling inspired action rooted in new intuitive knowing. And that's what Uranus stationing direct is doing. And then upcoming new moon and eclipse energies are also shown in this spread, and it's especially around the solar eclipse in Aquarius. The sky invites new beginnings rooted in breakthrough thinking and community alignment, and it parallels this spread of opening to new emotional stories rather than being stuck in old ones. And how this alignment echoes, it really echoes, is that Jupiter retrograde in Cancer is showing slow inner growth. It's showing emotional review, and that's all coming from that hangman and the Four of Pentacles. And then the Aquarius cluster, that's the new perspective, breaking old beliefs. And that's echoing through strength and the hangman. And then the Mercury and Venus square Uranus, that's all about sudden insight and shakeups in values. And it's echoing that Page of Pentacles and Hangman. And Mercury and Venus in Pisces. It's all about emotional openness and intuition, and it's blossoming with that Page of Cups. And last but not least, we have the upcoming eclipse. And that's fresh emotional beginnings, and that's the path forward. That's echoing with that Page of Cups as well. That path forward. So, breaking stagnation this week. To sum it up, breaking stagnation squares to Uranus, pulled up outdated beliefs to be released. And then inner transformation. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer continues the deep emotional purge of integration. And awakening and insight is that Aquarian cluster plus Uranus direct. And it's bringing mental clarity and new frameworks. And opening to intuition is movement into Pisces, and it's softened the deepened emotional bodies. Yes. So thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for thank you for sharing your energy in this collective space. If this reading resonates, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're growing, and your support truly means everything. Remember, Jupiter Retrograde and Cancer Healing Portal is being released daily, offering guided lessons, emotional integration, and gentle support as we move through this powerful cycle together. And just in time for Valentine's Day, we have a new love centered reading. It's now available, focused on emotional alignment, soul connection, and understanding the deeper dynamics of love. Whether you're navigating new love, dating, or long term partnership, you can explore that reading at and all of our current offerings by visiting healingexchange.net. That's my website. Visit there, and if you'd like, sign up for a reading. I'm operating at a 3-day turnaround right now. So, everything is created there to support healing, clarity, and heart led growth. Thanks again for being here and sharing this space with me. Until next time, be gentle with yourself because life is about the journey, not the destination. You are here now. Enjoy it, my loves. Stay rooted in growth and gentle courage. And thank you. Thank you. And this has been in Prichet. I wish you an amazing rest of your day.
Is it really worth fighting for? I will give you everything and more. You ain't gotta hide, I see you behind your pride. You ain't gotta tell me, cause baby, you know that I. Cause